Hey, today we're going to talk about top landings, coming in at an angle, coming up a slope. I'll show you a few variations and demonstrate to you how you can come in for a very cool, smooth top landing in light conditions. Let's check it out. Oh, that's the wake. The other pilot's passing in front of me. So you must be careful when somebody's turning just in front of you, that you don't get turbulence from their wing. I'm watching the guy in front of me here turning again. He's going to create wake just behind the wing. So I would expect to fly into it in about 3, 2, 1, somewhere there. Quite gentle as it had time to dissipate. Look first, take an easy turn, letting the other guy do stay close to the ridge. Should be able to come in for a top landing now. I've got traffic coming towards me, but I'm on the right, so I've got right of way. The other pilots need to move out. That's fine. I've still got a good line coming in for my top landing. There's a little bit of a hazard. I don't want to put myself into the trees, so I want to be sure that I've got enough height to get in there. And it's kind of touch and go on this line. Put the legs down early, keep the speed up. Keep it coming straight in, and I'm going to flare when I feel it's around about the right time. Trick is to not do any turns right at the end. Just keep it straight. Even if you're landing crosswind, you can flare and make it nice and soft. Keeping a nice line, giving a little bit of space for everybody, and the guys turning in front means maybe I can shift over the ridge, give them some space. Somebody launching off to the left. I could come in for a top landing again from here somewhere in a moment. Just waiting for a good moment in the traffic. Okay, the glider's here and I can come in from the back. So this is a higher top landing approach. I'm now coming in with more height. I'd come in a little bit from the back, set it up nicely, and then take a line in from here. Again, a straight line, legs down early, keep the speed high, keep it straight, and just when you're ready, flare, touchdown. No big movements, just a good flare right at the end. Oh, more of that. Looking for a gap to come in here. I need this other pilot to go past me. past me on that side, and then I can dive in. I'm going to come upwind now, so now we're coming straighter into the slope, faster, good flare earlier, and touchdown. As long as you give yourself enough speed, you can flare and touch down smoothly even if you're going up the hill. Cool, so what I'm trying to do with this top landing approach every time is to come in on a straight line. You want to set yourself up, however much height you have, set yourself up on the finals of very long finals, so that you're not making adjustments close to the ground as you're going through that turbulent area. You want to pick a line depending on your altitude that brings you in to your landing spot, and then just keep it absolutely straight. If you come in with lots of speed and you put that flare in when your feet are this high off the ground, you're going to get a nice round out and a touchdown that'll be smooth enough and soft enough even if you're going uphill. But the trick is to keep that line absolutely straight and to come in with speed. I'm doing different variations here just to show you the different angles. The ideal top landing, of course, is coming around behind launch and just coming in at a nice steady glide into wind, keeping everything nice and slow. This will be a more traditional top landing approach. Coming over the ridge line with a lot of height, looking at the windsock, going around behind the windsock, and then turning and picking your line fairly early, legs down early, straight into wind. And in this position, now I can afford to play more with the brakes because I'm nice and slow, I've set it up nicely, and I can just come down, hello, slow down, and touch down. Normal top landing approach, drift over the ridge like this. The ridge soaring poorly basically, you're taking a line to bring you over. That gives you a chance for a turn, level with a windsock, running yourself back a little bit, put your legs down, and make sure you're turning into wind slowly with lots of height. Okay, this will be my for a butterfly, just keeping it off the stall point. The thing to bear in mind is that the launch area is likely to be turbulent because you're going into that ground wash behind little obstacles, trees, rocks, changes in terrain. So that's why I'm getting my legs down really early on any top landing approach, and I'm coming in with full speed. I'm not slowing it like this. Thing to be careful of if you've got a slope like this is to avoid putting out your hand on the slope side. It's a natural reaction that pilots do when they're slope landing, as you kind of trying to push the slope away as it comes up just at that last moment. And the trick is to just focus on your hands, keep them absolutely steady and straight, and flare them out level. Sometimes what I'm doing at the last minute is I'm turning the glider into wind, but that's only like the very end of the flare. I've already flared, and then I leave one brake on to turn the wing around. You definitely don't want to do that as you initiating the flare because you're going to spin the wing. So I'm coming in high, hands high, flaring like that, and then I'm releasing to spin the wing around into wind. Alright, this is going to be another fast approach, coming in upslope, aiming straight up, legs down early, keep it nice and fast, keep it straight, flare it in, one hand up, swing the wing around. Alright, I'm a bit low this time. I don't think I'm going to come in, because this would put me in the wash behind the trees. Don't really have enough height to swing through clearly. So let's do another pass. Oh, that's all good. Looks like we've got a good approach. Coming in from here. And I'm going to overshoot you, I think. But coming in straight, bringing it in fast. Straight through. Long flare. Slow it down. Touchdown. Overshot you a bit there. You can see it's the flare that's important, the angle's not that important. But hey, hope that helps you with your top landing setup. Hope it makes it safe. Remember to practice this somewhere really cool like this. We're so blessed here, we've got such big sites to come and mess around on. But do it somewhere where the airflow is nice and smooth. Be careful of slowing the wing down too much. And remember to get your legs down. Cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks to our patrons. Thanks for supporting the shop. See you next time.